The kiddos are getting taught today. Gully 2-0 down, faces off against Vortex. DS Vortex in the red on the HRE. It's meme clearing time, and Gully is digging deep. The best Civ. No doubt the first pick in his draft. We've got Shushi Legacy in the yellow to try and combat a historically dominant Civ on this teensy tiny map. So Vortex showing us the HRE is still a desirable pick on this map. So far, we've seen some new grooves, things such as the Ibids, for example. HRE just feels like home. A map where you get 2 relics practically guaranteed for free, and then a third one to contest. Did not go for the board, mind you. Even though it used to be a very popular play for a lot of Civs, we've seen it ignored time and time again in the Dark Age. And Tech Up's down the way. Xiangnan for Gully with 1. 4 in the mine work. Vortex understands this is a map that is won by aggression, and he's looking to enable that as much as possible. I wonder what Gully's game strat is going to be here. Do you Palace Guard? Would that feel good? Because the thing about doing Palace Guard is they seem good, but even if your opponent isn't building H3 men-at-arms, he can buff his Spearmen and Horsemen to quite high degrees. You like the background music? Yeah, we have it for the intros, and then it goes. Got to balance that thing. I mean, in fairness, we need Microsoft with their infinite Bill Gates bag of money to go and hire some well-known, prestigious artists to get their songs in-game. So that I can then get inaccurately DMCA'd on YouTube for that, too. Okay, interesting. He's doing Palace Guard Chug. Doesn't Palace Guard Chug just lose to Horseman? Okay, he's adding spears. That's better. That's better. Because it sounds weird to say, but seriously, Palace Guard can lose the Horseman with the mine work detail. And he's sneaking it behind this, so it's going to be Archer plus Horseman. Archer may seem weird with mine work, but the cool thing about it is that you get your scale point much quicker. That's also doubly effective against Shushi because they're doing Chug Nu. So you getting Undermesh at a speed faster than even Shushi does is damn impressive. Wow. Horseman going to scout actually might get the kill. Ooh, Spearman there just in time. Vortex gets scared back. We're just going to stick on the 2x speed for the time being. We're catching up to live. And then after this, series-wise, the goal would be to do... we said Marine Lord versus Kilyardi. Yeah, I think that would be an interesting one. Marine Lord should still be favored, but I could see Kilyardi maybe getting a game. Actually, no, sorry, no. We said we're going to do Beastie Louis. I'm backpedaling. We want to do Beastie Louis. Because I think Beastie's not on top form, and Louis definitely isn't. So like that actually could be a close one. His Chug Nu account looking pretty strong. He's got Steel Arrow plus the Undermesh. What's weird is Vortex delayed his play into Blacksmiths quite heavily. It's coming through now, though. One of the tricky things for Gully is when he starts to have to come out to flank resources, he's going to be the vulnerable one because one side has Horsemen. He's still got a little bit of life left there, right? Like Gully, yeah, he's got 15 sheep. He already ate the deer, but now he's got all the sheep to work with. So a lofty amount of food, actually. Not just 3,000 food, it's 3,600 food before he has to come out. Not really a fight you want to take yet, right? Okay. Yes, sir. That was not worth it. That's a bit unusual. So what I'm trying to scratch my brain on here is why didn't Vortex wait for his techs? He didn't even bother to get Bloomery. He didn't get he didn't get all pipes, which is quite cost efficient. Maybe the concern is he didn't have enough Horsemen to make it worthwhile, but then the question becomes, why didn't you wait? Because you already have the ball. Maybe he thought he'd lose this if he did wait, but now that seems more inevitability when you talk about a 10 military lead for Gully. Yeah, this only going to snowball more because remember, he's getting 3 armies now. How's BC not in top form when he got top 4 last tournament? Like, well, I mean, this is the guy that's won tournaments before, right? So, like, for him, his top form is winning tournaments. making grand final. Duke. Just covering the progression here, but he repairs. Nice move there, Vortex. He daisy chained the houses. Like, for example, Gully goes in here and beats Vortex in the end. That's top form for him, right? That's the best result he would have had. You gotta, like, measure it. You measure it a bit differently. At least I do, anyway. I'm getting mopped up, actually. Gully needs to be a bit careful on this dive. Can he get the commitment on the tie? He can. Forces him away. So, just enough torch damage to get away with that in the end. Great pushback. Gully in control. I think Vortex may be about to take the knee here, guys. He just lost ball. Wow, he only got 900 food out of it as well. In fact, Vortex, oh my god, he went sheep first. No, he done them, it's just he's done them so fast, he done them at the same time. Look at the food. Okay, sorry, no, I should bet you guys. I had a weird misclick. Okay, he's got 10 sheep, Thank god. Dude, I was trying to figure out where it went because it wasn't selecting all army and bringing up sheep. So he has still got sheep. Deep breath, sigh of relief. One thing that is worrisome, though, is Gully walks away from this fight with the lead. And he's going to keep... There we go. It's such a big chunk, guys. When you keep fighting like this, is when Jiangnan is best. Because if you're both stuck around 20 military, and I keep waiting for that Jiangnan, which is realistic for me to keep us both around 20, keep having that pump out, that's going to give me almost a 50% advantage over your army size. The archers are kind of irrelevant here, right? I mean, the good news is Palace Guard have less ranged armor. The bad news is it's enough. Other bad news is Vortex, because we're so deep into this now, he doesn't really have much food left. So the idea of just putting it all onto horsemen instead doesn't seem realistic anymore. I do kind of wonder why he didn't do men-at-arms. I guess maybe that's just the power of Jiangnan, is that you don't compete because you'll run out of food first. So, like, in fairness, like, men-at-arms, maybe with 10 to 20% into archers. The cool thing about that is your opponent still needs Chug to kind of balance the engagement point on the fight. Now, I think we're getting more in this series, guys. So, God bless the very quick GG out of Corvinus. Means that we're going to get some Gully Deckle action. He moves towards the berries. Also saving up for castle now. Yeah, he's not really heavily investing anymore. But with that in mind, it would be a good idea to try and keep a few of your Palace Guard alive. Doesn't care. Ooga Booga clicks in. Chug do get exposed though. Palace Guard now pulling back a little bit late there. Delayed. Definitely think we'll get cost Gully a few more troops. Idle achieved. Berries have been sacked. Only 4 sheep remain. Gully, how is he looking on sheep? He's down to his final one, but he does still have the berries right next to him, remember. He also hasn't been taxing at all, by the way. Doesn't look like anyway. He's got 3 Imperial officials. None of them have been on taxation. He's just been pumping Palace Guard non-stop. So he has got a big reserve here, 265 gold, 99 here, and then, you know, a little sliver here, there, and everywhere. Like, even the wood, right? Yeah, 86 in the lumber camp. So the point is, he has a lot of gold to pocket into a purse when he reaches castle. Dive in again. And wait, hold on a sec. Vortex now playing for all bikes. With 3 horsemen? 2 horsemen? That's a bit of a pricey tech, guys. All pikes cost you 150. I mean, it's mostly gold, so at least it's not burning your food. But he doesn't seem to be able to afford horsemen. Yeah, definitely a little bit unusual. And to make matters worse, now you're pretty much just archers. Your opponent's about to get another wave of Palace Guard. In, what is that? I think that's 4 Palace Guard and he'll have it. I wonder if upon review later on, Gully will think I probably could have castled. I think he's just showing ample respect to Vortex. Like, Vortex is that type of player that if you don't keep suppressing him, he will attack you. And then the problems start to arise. Like now. Like, he's literally attacking in. Taxman dead. And the archers with the marching drills are able to outmarch the Chug. Wow. He actually just abandoned his base entirely. And he gets back on the ball. That's absurd. The workers now, hold on. Gully, in a bit of a panic here. The villagers, oh my god! No way! How is Vortex in the lead? Counter dive coming in, villagers get scared off. But it needs to be a full dive, and you're nowhere near as fast. Archers back away, but damage most definitely done. Vortex carving up 17 worker units. Gully looking now to return the favor. We'll just leave him through the north side. That's a lot of idle. Actually, a lot of idle for both players. Gully's distracted. He hasn't gone back to work, guys. Oh my god, his entire economy is idle. He realizes it. They've gone back to work now. Vortex's village has been caught. No wheelbarrow either. The Chug can keep chasing. Archers just trying to use the absolute maximum range so they don't have to trade against Chug. Will be forced to now. Weird game. Horseman is going to be a flop. Villagers are still scrambling around like headless chickens. But Gully, he just got another... Okay, come on. This is where Jiangnan looks insane. Army numbers begin to deplete a little bit, and then all of a sudden here, just have 7 units. Ring a roses moment. Villagers are back in the base. And somehow, after all that, after the craziness of that backstab from Vortex, they balance out almost the same worker count. You can't make this up. You couldn't predict it either. No freaking way. So what now? Because we kind of have food problems on both sides. Some farms have come in here, but like Gully still hasn't fooded yet. As in, he hasn't built farms. He's playing for the pocket. And the timing, archers grab him as he comes out. Chug are catching up. He hangs around for a few kills. And we'll look to retreat now. Chug count is quite low at this point. Gully's still holding on to that sliver of a castle timing, that possibility. Palace Guard are going to be back towards Vortex's economy. He doesn't have that many farms, guys. He kind of needs berries or something. Archers are camping north side. Maybe he's hoping to find more workers there. This is such a weird game, and I love it. Mountain clearing really is a welcome sight, to be honest with you. I hope I'm not the only one who feels that way. It definitely delivers something, should we say, unique. And Mountain Academy now on the way. Okay, so this should be the nail in the coffin, right? Because Vortex, he's got a lot of food income right now, but that's because he's on the berries, and the berries are almost gone. There's like 400, 500 food max here. Horseman. He done it again. I just can't believe this. 10 worker lead again. But now he has to deal with the hardest hit. Veteran C for Palace Guard just got queued. And he's maxing Horseman, weirdly enough. I mean, he needs to counterplay the Chug before the Chug get upgraded. Horseman, nice find there. Vortex gets a freebie on the Chug. He still doesn't have an answer to Palace Guard, though. Gully doesn't need Chug anymore. Palace Guard are supreme, and they are in. Dive into the back of the base here. DC going to go idle. Workers running for their lives. And now you're just kind of split. What do you do? Wait. He's bringing them back. No. Go in. Just keep running. Build walls. Oh, God. He's bringing the whole army back. He thinks he can beat this. I mean, maybe. Because your opponent doesn't have food right now, guys. That's the crazy thing. 4 horsemen would have shut everything down Palmer. Can they make the difference here? With the all pikes, he jumps in. 12 damage. Mirroring the Palace Guard's output. And it's working. He's breaking him. Gully down to just 8 Palace Guard. Archer target fire helping out a lot as well. The horsemen honing in on one target at a time. The formation is broken. Long live the formation. Back on the deer now in max force. 35 workers out. If Vortex can sniff this, he can win the game off of it, but he's running the wrong way. Archers are moving south, though, so he should get a nibble of it. Outpost time. No. That's too late. One villager ain't going to be quick enough. Vortex jumps on it again. He's coming straight for workers. Just ignore the Palace Guard. It's only 2. What can they do? Taxman going to be going down as well. Gully. My God, did he get food out of that, though? 8 more Palace Guard queued up. Horsemen go back on the tree line again. He's playing onto berries himself. Very risky, but right now, Gully is honed in on the center. Marcus pull back. Gully, 17 workers behind. Vortex struggling to find the food still, though. Got a few more horsemen coming. Great fight with him. Gully, what you can't really afford to do here is split up like this. You're looking for a one big falcon punch, and he's not finding it. God, there's no way. No one 10 minutes ago would have been said Vortex wins this. This is insanity. And this is a terrible fight. All pikes is making the difference now. Palace Guard in the back of the base, but guys, that's a cut force again. He can kill 6. Like, I have my reservations about how he beats 13 Palace Guard, but 6 on their own? He has the means. He's in, horsemen. One by one, just targeting down the PGs. Maybe a villager or 2 lost here, but worth it to just suppress the beast. Gully now on berries. He ran out of deer. TC Fire assisting as well. Palace Guard count not looking great. Down to single digits after this. He's... Oh my God, he's not even that close to another army. He's got to buy, what, probably 7, 8 more Palace Guards still. It's weird, like, when you use Palace Guard like this, the idea is meant to be you're getting something out of it. Either a lot of idle time while you're working, or you're finding, like, extra economy, like going out to food, or getting relics, whatever. It's going out to food, but as we've seen, it's become his downside. Now, with the army size like this... Finally, we see a fight where Gully actually looks scary. But the problem is, so does Vortex. He's up to 14 horsemen now. It's not about the archers. Archers are kind of irrelevant. The ponies are the win con. In a map where the food has been getting drained, where farm transition just didn't seem possible, Vortex is getting it done. Town center fire assists. Force retreat, horsemen. Maybe looking for a pin here. Gully, I'm seeing a gap in production again. Turns around, gets a nice club down onto the horseman. He's got the melee armors coming in, by the way. He's got tier 1 melee armor, so 4 damage reduced from the 12. A full clash now. More Palace Guard trickling through. Vortex, the fights are starting to look bad. Before now, he was dumpstering this. But now that the Palace Guard have grouped up, it gets so much harder. Town center is going to be assisting again. A lot of idle time there, but worth it for DPS. A Hodor moment as he sets up the front line. Palace Guard are getting low on HP. Archers need to finish off the injured, though. Otherwise, the DPS just keeps going. Horsemen almost gone. They're getting wiped. Okay, so he survives another wave, but the damage done to Vortex is kind of crazy. Down to just 5 horsemen. And Gully still has 11 Palace Guard. He just got saved by the Jiangnan again. Seriously, never underrate this landmark. This is crazy. Right, he added an extra 3rd into his Palace Guard count. Well, extra quarter, between quarter and 3rd. He does find the food workers on the north side now. He moves in for the taken. Oh my God, horsemen are just going to intercept that. Try to stop it. No textile still. Gully about to lose more workers again. Yeah, just one by one. Goes for them. Shivs do come out. Vortex doesn't care. He's hanging around for the kills. Because also, if he gets these kills, they're not gathering. More workers arriving, though. 23 eco on North. Vortex, he was trying to get towards Castle, but he can't find gold. Is this the weirdest and wackiest game we've had so far in the main event? I mean, it's up there for sure. Which is not really doing any damage anymore. Horseman just trying to scramble to get out. I mean, the stable count is what? 3? 4. He's got 4. Shows you how difficult it is to actually maintain these numbers. But Gully, my God, what happened here again? Town Center MVP. I just can't believe this. This is unbelievable. He's got another wave of Palace Guard coming, but like the difference is, okay, he does have farms now. 5 farms set up. Deer on the north is running out. Palace Guard retreating, but that's where the horsemen are exploiting that. They're great at punishing on the retreat. Away from the commit. Archers now to the north. Gully, he didn't build a tower. It's happened again. When will he learn? Vision is everything. He's too young to realize it, but when you get old, you need glasses. You respect the value of vision. And the disrespect being punished. Gully, minus what? 7, 8, 9 villages? More. And the horseman wave afterwards. He's going for it. Chases straight over, catches the workers retreating. And he's going to pin them too. Good body blocks, moves in motion. Practically all workers out there dead. Gully behind by over 20 workers. Almost 30. Counterattack comes. Oh my, is this your counterattack? Dog, we got to talk. He splintered his Palace Guard again. He sent some to chase the horsemen, some to dive the base. The problem with doing this every time is this. The horsemen get back first. So now, they'll be able to cut down the 5. And by the time the next 5 arrive, these guys are almost dead. That's what's making it work. And the town center again is MVP. So much arrow fire. I think that's it. Look, there's nothing left for Gully to gather, guys. He's only got a handful of farms. We're kind of at, like, trickle trooper point, right? And do you guys see that? Vortex is building prelates to try and heal the injured. That's actually really smart here. Unfortunately, I think most of his horsemen are dead. But worth it to wipe out the PG. Never seen horsemen being this good. It's all pikes, baby, for the all-in. 12 damage horsemen. You have seen them look this good. It's just usually they're called Sipahi. It's a starvation game now. He's trying to set up more farms. Archer's not hard committing. He doesn't quite realize just how big of an edge he's got at this very moment. Horseman cycle the backside. They're going to see the tree line. Palace Guard mirror. If the archers go in now, that's going to be a lot of villagers dead. Might still be even without them. They try. Horsemen do get scared off. Vortex good tech now, guys. He has the wiggle room. He could also just kill him, because Castle Agents are pussies. Gully maybe should have went for the relics. Yeah, I understand the notion. I'm surprised he never picked them up. He's doing it now at least, which is a good idea, because if Vortex is going Castle, from this position, he could do Regnants. And if he does Regnants, then you just basically lose all relics to HRE. That's GG in itself. More prelates being built, by the way. Archers, go to the farms. Maintain 20+ worker lead. And Regnitz it is. We're greeding. 19 villages, because he knows it's a very small map. A counter offensive could just be around the corner. Still, we're tricking Palace Guard again. Like, congrats, you reached us. One of you dead. Okay, congrats. Let's do that again. Horsemen also go in once more. Golly. I feel like we've... is this not definition of insanity at this point? We've been doing the same thing for the last 15 minutes, expecting something else to happen. Well, something else has happened. Vortex is finally in the third age. Horseman still poking. He does have textiles now, so the horseman not as effective anymore. But now your opponent has crossbows queued. And veterancy for archers is a big deal here. Just build on Nesta Bees on horsemen. Until you know there's no more horsemen, Nesta Bees is not as safe as you think. Especially against HRE because the archers move faster anyway, so it's easier for them to be the chosen one and dodge. Vortex just going knights. Yeah, this plays really nicely, guys, because he has this unique tech called Steel Barding that makes his knights insanely tanky. You were already going to beat Palace Guard with knights, but now with the Barded armor, it's like you barely lose any HP. Oh, that is so cheeky, guys. He's waiting for the dive because Gully only has melee units. Doesn't come though, so he will be looking to bank relic now. Final haulage looks like it is going to be a 3-2 split in favor of Gully because he has that final relic down here. Does look like he's forgotten about it though, which is weird. Along the center. Knights now arriving makes it more difficult. Well, is going to be burned. One knight to react to 4 Palace Guard. Great trade for Vortex. Center keeps pushing forward. And Gully now trying to switch crossbows, but he's already a mile behind. Yeah, guys, crossbows here against 30 archers isn't going to do very well. But he has no other answer to knights at this stage. Like, you could try to go spears, but your opponent already has 30 archers as well. Good intercept. Denies the relic going home. A few Palace Guard are proving to be annoying here, but remember, Vortex built a very big lead through those earlier raids, so he can afford a few losses. This is done. This is one of the wildest mountain clearing games we've had by far. Without a doubt. Like, you know, this is like one of those questions you get on one of those forums. Like, how many waves of Palace Guard can a Feudal Age player hold off? Well, if you're Vortex, the answer is infinite. Oh.